Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting vocabulary lesson. This is Mr. Stitt, and today we're going to go through week 13 for my 7th grade students. Now, here are our words this week: poultry, apiary, legumes, goobers, savor, and garnish. So let's jump right into the words this week. The first word this week is poultry, and you're probably very familiar with this word. It's a noun, so it's a thing, and a poultry is a domesticated fowl, collectively, especially those valued for their meat and eggs as chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, and guinea fowl. As you can see in this picture here, you're probably very familiar with these images. These are chickens, and chickens are called poultry. But other types of farm animals that we eat for meat are also poultry. Think of things like turkeys, ducks. We don't eat geese very often, but in some cultures they eat geese. And also the eggs that are produced by these sort of birds are also considered poultry. So synonyms of poultry would be chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, and guinea fowl. Poultry. The next word this week is apiary. And this is also a noun, so it's another thing, and you might find this on a farm as well. And an apiary is a place in which a colony or colonies of bees are kept, as a stand or a shed for beehives, or a bee house containing a number of beehives. So this man is holding the inside of an apiary, but you can see in the background here, an apiary is kind of like a box that has lots of these little, I guess you would call them shelves or sleeves inside the box. And this is where the bees make their honeycombs. So you can see lots of bees on their honeycomb right now. So it's like a farm beehive house type thing. So an apiary, another synonym would be beehive or hive. Apiary. The next word this week is legumes. Legumes. And this is a noun, so it's another thing. It's something that you eat. And it's any sort of plant in the legume family, especially those used for feed, food, or as a soil improving crop. It can also be the pod or seed vessel of such a plant. Any table vegetable of the legume family. One legume that you know probably best is the bean. Any type of bean, red beans, black beans, lima beans, these are legumes. Synonyms for legumes would be herb, edible, bean, food, root, green, greens, or any sort of herbaceous plant, some sort of plant that you can eat. Legumes. The next word this week is goobers, and a goober is a noun, and it has two meanings. The literal meaning of goober is a peanut. So as you can see in this image here, a peanut is a goober. But another thing that we say about goober is it's someone who is being silly or foolish. So this can be used as an adjective as well as a noun to describe someone who's being silly or foolish. Think about a little brother that you might have who's acting silly and doing things that are kind of annoying. He's being a goober. Maybe it's a dad who's doing too many dad jokes or being silly and weird. He's being a goober. So synonyms of goober would be a peanut, or it could be a fool, a jerk, a weirdo, a dork, a dweeb, or a goofball. Goober. The next word this week is savor. This is one of my favorite words because I love to savor really good food. And this is a noun, so it's a thing, or more accurately, it's an experience. It's something that you're kind of doing, so it can be a verb as well. And savor means the quality in a substance that affects the sense of taste or of smell, a particular taste or smell. So anytime you smell something, you are savoring it. Anytime you taste something, you are savoring it. And the word savor has a very positive meaning or connotation. So when you savor something, you're enjoying the way that it smells or the way that it tastes. So synonyms of this would be relish, scent, or smell. Savor. The next word this week is garnish. Garnish. And this is a verb or it's an action, but it can also be a thing that you use to garnish. So it means to provide or supply something ornamental, to adorn or decorate. So this little piece of green leaf at the top is what is the garnish in the food. It's like a pretty decorative top to the dish. You might see it as like a cherry put on top of an ice cream. Now you can eat a cherry, but they usually put that cherry on top of ice cream or cake to make it look pretty. Garnish also means to provide a food with something that adds flavor, decorative, or color. So anytime you decorate something, you are garnishing it. It doesn't have to be food, but usually we use garnish in foods to make it look pretty. Synonyms for this word would be adorn, decorate, enhance, or ornament. Garnish. Well, thanks so much for joining us for another exciting vocabulary lesson. Here's a summary of the words we learned today. Poultry, apiary, legumes, goober, savor, and garnish. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.